The 6 Original Titan Sisters by Vanessa and Cheyenne. Period 4.
So first up is Rhea, and she's one of the first Titan goddesses. So there I am drawing her, and Cheyenne is helping me color because she's my assistant. And the swan is her symbol and represents delicacy and gracefulness.
Hey Frank. Bye Frank.
Her parents are the god of the sky, Uranus, and the goddess of the earth, Ea. And she's usually seen on a carriage taken by lions, so I drew lions. And so she is the oldest of the Titan sisters. She's known as the mother of the gods, the Olympian gods, but she's not an Olympian god herself. So her first baby daddy had Hestia, Demeter, Hera, Hades, and Poseidon. And then her brother, her second baby daddy, Cronus, had Zeus. So, yeah. And that's it.
Tethys was the Titaness of fresh water and nursing. Here's me and Vanessa drawing her. I'm coloring. She was the third child from Uranus and Ea. She then got together with her brother Oceanus, and they had 6,000 kids altogether, 3,000 daughters and 3,000 sons. The Oceanides were her daughters, and examples of them were Medes and Eurynomé, who both married Zeus. The rivers were her sons, and there was also 3,000 of them. Her symbol was the winged brow, and we don't really know what that was. We just kind of did what we had to do. Her name is a poetic term for the sea, and her modern name is a moon on Saturn, and she has no active role in Greek mythology.
Themis was also known as the Lady of Good Counsel, and she was the Statue of Liberty, but that's okay because I drew her really good, as you can see. It's presented. So she's a child of Ea and Uranus, just as the other people. And her and Zeus had children, the Herae. And she may be seen carrying a sword, as it represents cutting back from fiction. And she also built the Oracle of Delphi and gave it to her sister Phoebe. So I'm drawing it badly right now. So the Herae, her children, are also called the Hours, and they kind of represent the seasons or the different parts of the day. Her name means marker of boundaries because you can't slide past her, and her symbol is the scale of justice as she's holding.
Phoebe was the Titaness of prophecy and oracular intellect. Here's Phoebe being drawn. Vanessa did really good at this. She is like moon gazing something, sitting on a rock, dipping her toes in the water. She was the last child from Uranus and Ea. Her and Chios, her brother, had 2 kids, Leto and Asteria. Her granddaughter, Artemis, was also sometimes called Phoebe, and her grandson, Apollo, was sometimes called Phoebus, meaning masculine.
So Thea was also seen as the goddess of light. So here I am drawing her, and this took forever because Cheyenne is salty and was critical to me, and it really hurt my feelings. And
good, I'm glad.
There she is coloring. She's talented sometimes.
All the time.
Sometimes. Yeah. Okay, this takes forever. I'm sorry. She had an idea. There she is. And she's glowing. She's radiant, like a goddess. And so, once again, she is a child of Ea and Uranus. And her husband, significant other, Hyperion, they had Helios, Selene, and Eos, the evolution of softness. Her name means divine. And she received a lot. People gave her gifts. Like, they were just like, hey, you're pretty. Let me give you some gold, silver, and gems because you're just that beautiful. And the gifts, yeah, that's what I meant. Okay, became too much, and so she gave them to the needy and the poor because she's a goat, and she's an MVP. I mean, at least she didn't kill a goat, Blake. And yeah.
Meanie Mosemi was the 5th child from Yah and Uranus. Her and her nephew Zeus, yes, her nephew that's lower than her brother, had the 9 muses. She was the goddess of memory and remembrance. Here's her getting drawn. We used an orange marker and she had orange hair and it like worked out and we were proud of ourselves for thinking about that. Actually shook. So she slept with her nephew for 9 consecutive days, hence the 9 muses. Her name was also used for a river in Hades, the underworld. It ran parallel to the river Lethe, which means forgetfulness. Souls of the dead would drink from the river to forget about their past lives after being reincarnated. Shook to the core. She was also the inventor of words, and she was in control of the underground oracle of Trophonius in Boyota. Here's a demonstration of the family tree to show all the inbreeding that went on in this twisted family. Wow, that got real foggy. The corresponding colors show which siblings got down with each other. Yep, thanks for spelling my name wrong.
Sorry.
Again, really? You're fired.
Dang it!